How's it going, guys? My name is Jerry with Aesthetic Auto Detailing here in West Covina, California. And today we are working on my fleet account in Ontario. Today we're going to talk about how I schedule my clients and how I've been averaging about $800 a day.
Now, it's not just with the fleet. You've been busy for like a whole week already.
Yeah, I'm on my second week straight of working.
Can you walk us through what you're doing over here and how much you're charging?
All right, so for this vehicle right here, we did kind of like a, it was pretty much a wash and wax, but actually a clay and wax, but we used Speed. You know, it's more of a maintenance client, so we hooked them up with Speed. You know, that's Speed by 3D, so it has some polishing properties in it. So essentially we hooked them up with a paint enhancement. You know, we did the exterior. As far as the interior, we did just like a basic wipe down and vacuum. Charged $300 for this vehicle. That Honda right there, we did a clay and wax, and we charged $180 for that one.
I have a question for you real quick, Jerry. So, are these new customers, repeat customers, maintenance clients?
They're maintenance clients. So I would do the fleet account. They're employees here. So every once in a while, they either get like a maintenance wash or whatever. If they haven't done like a wax or clay and wax in a while, then I'll, you know, let them know like, hey, you guys need to do this. So for example, I haven't touched these two vehicles in a while just because the rain's been on and off. So that's why we did like a paint enhancement on this one, you know, get the clay bar in there, and we did a clay and wax on that one.
Now, of course, this is a school. How many cars are you doing for the school?
So this location here, I believe they have about 20 vehicles. Their testing location has about, I would say maybe 22. They used to have more when I first started. I've been working on this account for about 2-3 years now. This one had like about 30 vehicles, and the other one had close to, I don't know, 30 as well. But they're kind of in the middle, like swapping out cars, getting newer ones. So today what we're doing, since we finished these two vehicles, we're doing maintenance interiors. So it's just like a basic vacuum wipe down. And then we'll clean the windows on the inside. They just like to keep them clean for the kids. And we're charging you $60 each vehicle.
All right, man. That's a pretty good amount. Now, you had one last detail in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What was the job and what happened?
So I still actually have that job today. But for tomorrow, I was supposed to do an interior detail for some guy. He rescheduled. I was originally supposed to work on him on Tuesday. He rescheduled, saying that he had to work. So then we pushed it back to Thursday, which is tomorrow. And he just texted me saying, hey man, plot twist 2. I just got into a car accident and I don't know what the damage is gonna be. I don't even know if my car's gonna make it. Thing is though, he already paid his deposit. So I mean, worst case scenario, I did tell him that it's non-refundable. So we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with that.
Let me ask you. Have you ever had somebody pay a non-refundable deposit, something happened, and then they want a refund on the deposit?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I had this one lady, she contacted me, she found me on Google, she said she liked my reviews. I told her the prices, I told her what to expect with an interior detail. Told her everything. There is no way she could have been confused with anything. She said, okay, sounds good, come by tomorrow. I went over, she showed me her vehicle. Completely, like it was a disaster. Shoes, toys, everything. It's a very small car too. And I told her $250, and she said, oh no, that's too expensive for me. 200 sounds better. I was kind of over here like, of course it's gonna sound better. But I told her like, no, I'm not. I didn't budge, because to me it's just kind of a sign of like they don't respect your business. So I told her like, no, 250's and I was already including a free car wash for her. And she just told me like, oh no, I don't want to do it. I was like, okay, no problem, that's fine. So as I was walking away, then she was like, but you have great reviews and I know people that have gone and worked with you. I really want it done. I said, okay, well, my price is my price. That's why I have my good reviews, you know, like I try to give my clients a great experience. Long story short, she ended up asking for deposit, and at first I told her like, you agreed that it was non-refundable, but I didn't want to deal with it anymore, so I just I Zelled it to her right then and there, and it was one of those like, I don't want to do business with you anymore. Hey, but have you ever had a similar situation? How did you handle it? Let me know down in the comments below.
Now, Jerry, you are pretty good at scheduling people, booking yourself.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you get those last minute cancellations? Does it hurt the pocket? Does it hurt the heart?
A little bit of both. It does. It kind of frustrates me sometimes because I just work my whole schedule around, that. But at the same time, I'm fortunate and blessed to have clients that are kind of like wanting for me to schedule them in somehow. So all I need to do is just make a call and be like, hey, this slot opened up, or I'll post on it on my Instagram. Somebody always takes me up on it. Worst case scenario, I go home and I wash my own truck or something,
Now, you've been fully booked the last week, working 7 days straight.
Yeah.
And you're fully booked this week. What's the secret, Jerry?
I don't know, man. I mean, I post on my Instagram page, the good reviews on Google help. But one thing I'm always telling you guys, maintenance clients, now the weather's clearing up, and now all my regular clients, my maintenance clients, now they're all contacting me for work. So that's what keeps me busy. Yeah.
Now, we're talking about roughly average $800 a day, but you don't take all of that home.
Definitely not. Everybody thinks, like, oh, you're a baller, you make $800 a day. Look, man, I'm putting gas in my work van like every 2-3 days. It takes me and I have to fill up my gas can too. That's like 130 to 150 bucks every 2-3 days. I gotta pay my guys. I have business insurance I have to pay for. I have what else? My business licensing, my products, chemicals, everything. It's not all for me, Yeah, I do get some of that, but right now it's just, it takes money to make money. So I'm always putting my extra money into my business.
Now, because you're so busy, do you always have help, or depends on the job?
It depends on the job. Now I'm kind of to the point where I'll take the help, either so we could finish faster, or I could just hurry up and get more clients. But I mean, sometimes I'll just have one job, and I'll prefer to do it by myself. I'll just knock it out, make some pocket change really quick, call it a day, take care of what I need to, respond to messages.
All right, Jerry. Last question is: there's a detailer out there, first, second year. They're not busy every day.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you have for them?
Well, one, don't get discouraged. Keep on going, keep on moving. If you really believe in yourself, you'll just know that you got to keep on pushing. That's number one for sure. Also, it doesn't hurt to contact other detailers and try to work with them. Pick their brain. Maybe you'll find a few things that you like from them, and then from another detailer, and just kind of pick what works for you.
Let me ask you something on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, working with other detailers, you'll gain a lot of great experience, start networking.
Yeah.
But should they work for free, minimum wage, 50-50? What do you think? New detailers.
It really depends on how serious you are, man. Because we've got people that are charging for training or ride-alongs or mentorships like myself. Me, if I were really, really, serious about it like I was when I first started, I would have been down to work with somebody for free at that point, just to get the experience. Because not everybody has money to pay. It's tough out there. But I would say either free, get some of the on-the-job experience, or just work minimum wage. Another thing that I suggest is getting out of your comfort zone. There are a lot of things that I was afraid of doing. For example, using a clay pad. I was scared of it. It's now we know it's nothing, but before I would avoid it if I could. Using a polisher, I was very scared of using a polisher because I didn't want to scratch the car. But I do notice, and I've learned that you have to get out of your comfort zone to learn, because if you stay in your comfort zone, you're never gonna grow.
It is really intimidating trying to polish. You don't want to mess up the customer's car. When do you think a new detailer should bring that into their service? Once they master detailing, or from the get-go, try to do everything?
Honestly, just see what works for you, you know? If you're seeing that a lot of the polishes are working, or you're gonna see what works, and what I mean by that is you're gonna see what clients want from you. So let's just say you're trying to do nothing but ceramic coatings, but you're getting a lot of clients with you know, interior details. You gotta make money somehow. So take that, but still try to push to get to where you want. You're not gonna pop off right away. All right, guys, so that's how I've been averaging about $800 a day detailing. Let me know what your daily goal is, you know, for detailing. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys want to see more detailing content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay blessed.